Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back on in. Before we get started, I do want to talk something a little bit quick. The CCA is proud to be partnered with the Eastern College Athletic Conference for CCA League Season 6. The ECAC, or Eastern College Athletic Conference, is an organization with well over 200 member schools across all three NCAA divisions. They host comprehensive esports leagues involving over 1,300 teams across 21 game titles, and more information about your school's chance to be involved can be found at their website, https://ecac.gg/. Alrighty. How's it going, everybody? My name is Siverino, aka Sip for short, and I'm here joining me today with Jay. How are you doing, Jay?
I'm doing pretty good. Very excited to see what we have in store. I mean, now that we're getting towards the final weeks of the season, week 4, the stakes are getting pretty close to an all-time high. But yeah, very excited to be here today.
Certainly. I am so glad to be here as well because we got a really exciting week 4 match going on, folks. It is going to be none other than UGA Black versus the Titans of Alterna Orange. This is also, by the way, a Division 3 match going on, so honestly, I'm very excited what's going on. But before that, Jay, what can you tell me about the Titans and
Yeah, the Titans. This is, as we all know, this is a pivotal match for both these teams, and the Titans of Alterna know that for sure. Both of these teams are 2-1, heading into week number 4. So big game for both of these teams, as the number 1 seed is 3-0. Both these teams being 2-1. But yeah, we're going to be just jumping right into it. So we'll talk a little bit more about these teams later. But let's take a peek at these comps.
yeah, and immediately I see
Ooh.
that the Titans are already going with the Paintbrush Nouveau. I do see it, especially since with this weapon getting a buff recently from the recent patch. So I'm very excited to see what this Paintbrush has cooking. And I also do see UGA Black running a Forge Pro as well as the custom Range Blaster.
Yeah, the main thing I note about these two comps is that UGA Black has way more range between that pencil, that blaster, that forge. Like, Titans really needs to play aggressive. And speaking of playing aggressive, this Octobrush finds this pick early, and Titans of Alterna are on the move.
Yeah, really great start for the Titans here, but it looks like UGA Black is trying to do something. It seems like they're releasing their specials to see what they can do off of it, and they seem to be getting a bit of picks here left and right, being able to push back the Titans, and it looks like the Titans are not giving up their push yet. They're really just wanting to keep it going.
Yeah, Titans playing this super aggressive playstyle, trying to work with this double brush comp that they've been pulling off. We see the missiles coming out from Titans, but despite that, UGA has the numbers advantage, and now it's just kind of about for mid, as it looks like Pinecone here is trying to take this flank from the left, but the blaster calls it out.
Yeah, very unfortunate for that Paintbrush right there, but really good stuff for the blaster, I believe, for catching that. But yeah, it seems like there seems to be a bit of neutrality going on between these two teams, but in the end, it looks like the Titans are remaining victorious for this half of this of this match, and it seems like they're willing to keep the push going. And as I see here, UGA Black are all like just rushing in and seeing what they can do, and I like what they're doing with the Booyah Bomb, trying to create a little bit of a diversion.
Yeah, but they don't see Pinecone sharking here as he tries to get a hit on this tower, and working with the power of their teammate, able to find one. This roller trying to find them, but cannot, and Pinecone's going to shred this bubble, but there's a jump on the tower. These brushes working hand to hand, but the blaster trying to make a play on them and cannot. These brushes just working like bread and butter, trying to find these picks. This Lagoon comes in, but it looks like they cannot find this pick as the roller tries to help out their pencil.
Yeah, I also just realized that that the Titans are running a double brush comp, a bit of a unorthodox weapon comp that you don't normally see here. But anyways, it looks like we see the V Roller trying to get some picks, able to get two out of the Titans here, and unfortunately though, it isn't enough there as the Titans are still trying to keep this push alive, and we see that UGA Black members are just going down by one.
Yeah, and the Titans now facing a 3-down situation with just their Neo Splash being the last one left, and the Roller's going to call them out. That's going to be a delayed wipe for Titans as UGA Black now on the move, but they need to take this space quick as they see the Roller playing a little bit slower and the Blaster trying to poke. They have this Kraken online. It's going to be interesting to see when they pop it, baiting out this brush. We see finding one pick, still holding on to the Kraken, and UGA is now approaching the first checkpoint.
Yeah, really off to a really great start, off to a really solid start for UGA Black here, just trying to see what they can do in regards, and we see them pushing up, and the Roller was able to get a nice pick there. Will they get another one? They are. Really great stuff from the V Roller right here, and we see the Sea Blaster just releasing their Kraken and trying to like keep the Titans from pressuring. And I just realized that the UGA Black just flipped the lead here, and now it's in their favor.
Yeah, and with the comp that UGA Black has, like they have all position to them to try to stall this out. But speaking of stalling out, Lagoon coming in, denying all of this pressure, and now just pushing forward. And now with Titans having all of these specials online, this is their time to shine with only 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a bit of a tough push for them, especially since they do have to get past the second checkpoint. But as I see, the Roller just being a nuisance to the Titans, just able to get a pick there and able to get one pick there. But that didn't affect the Titans too harshly, as they are still keeping that push alive.
Yeah, Lagoon trying to make everything happen with this Octoburst. They're playing a little bit passive, which is interesting to see, as we see this Roller here trying to hold the tower with everything they got. Unfortunately, they go down, and with only 15 seconds left, Titans of Alterna are going to have one more chance to get the lead here.
Yeah, only 10 seconds remaining here, folks, and it looks like we're about to head into overtime really soon. But I do notice that the V-Roller was able to stop the push and was able to get a pick here and there, sacrificing themselves for UGA Black to go in. But Titans was able to get the tower again, and they're trying to really hold it still. And two go down on the side of Titans, and UGA Black secured game number 1.
Yeah, UGA Black holding that tower off with everything they had. Unfortunately for Titans, that crab tank was still alive, but you cannot climb the tower when you're in a big crab ball, so UGA Black is going to take the first game of the set in a pretty dominant fashion.
Yeah, like, I gotta say though, like, in the beginning though, like, UGA Black was really struggling, like, fighting against the Titans during, like, the first half of the game, but I think they were starting to get a good grasp as what the Titans were trying to do, and immediately just figured it out, and just kept on going, and just learned from what they mistakenly done in the beginning, and they absolutely were able to get a good lead, able to get to 25 points remaining. And speaking of which, should we get back to what both these teams have in mind going on during this set, Jay?
Yeah, now that we have a little more time to breathe, let's talk a little bit about these two teams, give a little history lesson here, as I'm going to get back into talking about Titans of Alterna. Obviously, like I said before, they're 2-1, trying to take the set to get into 3-1, but they know that this is their pivotal match. They're working on their keys to victory are keeping the pain up, keeping calm, playing objective, and getting the win. So Titans trying to play this kind of like a business meeting, like getting the win. Unfortunately for them, starting off with being down 1-0 is not a good start, but if there's obviously it's not over till it's over. We still got at least 3 more games to go. But speaking of Titans, one more fun fact they had to say is for week 5 they're going to be playing in person versus CSUOB Gold. So we'd love to see some in-person action, and that's going to be next week. Titans versus CSUOB Gold. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about UGA Black. You gotta take it away.
Yeah, so UGA Black seemed to be feeling pretty confident, especially coming off of a Game 7 set win, eager to keep the momentum going into this week. The team is getting better and better with each week, and they're happy on their progress so far. And from what I could tell, I am noticing some really great progress, and they seem to be feeling really good after Game 1, so I'm hoping to see that they keep that mentality going. And also, it looks like from what I could see, their keys to victory in order to snatch that dub away from the Titans. They have a deadly snipe rider, paint, paint, paint. Map control is key, especially when he's the only paint weapon in a game. Another thing is they will keep a cool head when they're down in a best of 7 set. They're not out of it until the score says 4 for the other team. Be comfy, and also just be comfy with the weapon that they're on. And honestly, though, these are really solid keys to victory here, and it seems to be describing a whole lot, especially in their during game 1. But enough about game 1. Let's talk about game number 2, which is going to be Rainmaker Museum. What do you have to say about it, Jay?
Yeah, Rainmaker Museum is a very fun map. It's one of my favorite Rainmakers, and it's going to be interesting. The main thing I want to think about is that double brush comp from Titans. I wonder if they're going to keep it. Like, I didn't get a chance to comment on it earlier as a brush main, but playing double brush on tower control out of all modes is definitely a very interesting choice. So, switching it up to a mode like Rainmaker might be the better play.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, like double brush is a very unorthodox weapon comp that you don't typically see in competitive. But I understand. But looking at it, the Titans seem to be very comfortable with it, which fair enough. And I'm very curious to see if they're gonna be switching around their comp a little bit. Maybe we will see a backline in there, but I don't know. We'll have to find out very soon once this set begins.
Yeah, and I feel like if UGA Black is to keep like that backline and like keep that range, especially on a map like Rainmaker Museum, that pencil is going to do a lot of work and painting, like their keys to victory said, painting, and getting their team in. If they can keep like this backline only comp, or not only, but like being the only team with the backline, it's going to provide a lot of value for the team.
Yeah, and ooh, I see a bit of some interesting changes coming from UGA Black. And I also see that the Titans are switching over to the Big Swig. Yeah, a very crazy comp change from both teams, I'm noticing.
Yeah, they have double brush and a big swig with only the T-Tech. UGA has a lot of range to do this, so Titans is going to need to shark in and do everything they can in order to stop UGA. As we see Lagoon coming in from the ropes, trying to find any picks they can. They weaken a few, but they have to back up. But Titans are on the move with this Rainmaker as they try to dunk it, but they cannot get it in time.
Oh man, that was really of a close break there for the Titans. They were like this close to getting it, but they do gotta fall back since a couple of members are down, 3 members going down, and it looks like UGA Black is now just able to get that first checkpoint. And man, it looks like they're trying to make of an aggressive push here.
Yeah, with Titans being numbers down, UGA Black is just gonna try to rush us in, getting it down to 40. Good lead for UGA Black as we see Pinecone trying to flank behind with this paintbrush. Unfortunately, the Carbon calls them out. Speaking of Carbon, that's a very interesting pick. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, for Museum, I could see Carbon being a good use, especially since Museum has a lot of ledges, especially like on their plat, which can be an absolute nuisance in getting picks left and right on those ledges here. But anyways, it looks like the Titans are trying to get the push going here. We do see the Inkback release right now, and I think the Titans are trying to get a push going, and they were able to get a couple of picks during when the vacuum was released, and able to get that first checkpoint.
Yeah, this Zipcaster is going to be huge here as we see Lagoon trying to flank from the side, trying to get pressure on this Carbon, able to find the numbers advantage for Titans of Alterna, and they're getting the checkpoint down to 49, but the Zuka shuts it down.
Ooh, that was a really good snipe there coming from the Zuka, but it looks like the Titans are not giving up just yet, though. They really just want to... They're actually keeping their composure in regards to, in regards to keeping the push going, but as I say that, Commentator's Curse just really getting the best of us. They were able to get wiped out by UGA Black, and UGA Black already starting an aggressive push here. Like, I don't know about UGA, but there seems to be an aggressive push going on from both these teams. Like, they're just really hungry for these pushes.
Yeah, both of these teams coming out with a lot of aggression. I'm really curious to see if Titans of Alterna can have this back, because they have this Inkback from the Big Swig, which you don't see too much in competitive play. So, if able to get onto this plat with the big swig and use that vacuum, it could provide a lot of value for their comp.
Yeah, and as you see the Carbon able to get 2 picks. What an incredible shark there coming from the Carbon. This is what I mean, folks. The Carbon and just any rollers in general, like, really are good in sharking near ledges, just able to get really great picks left and right. But as I say that, it looks like Titans were shut down by the push and everything, and it looks like UGA Black are still keeping the push going.
Yeah, UGA Black trying to put their foot back onto the gas as we see Ember coming in here with this Carbon, trying to flank through the right, but it looks like no one's there for them, as Titans of Alterna are playing very passive, but the Zuka finds one, and unfortunately cannot find anyone else, as DD Deadly is just going to try to get as many points as they can, but it looks like they're still going to be down to 27.
Yeah, only just 2 points down for the UGA Black here, but it's still not over for the Titans just yet. They still have a good chance. They still have only a minute and 20 seconds remaining, which of course is a bit of a. Which I know it's a bit overwhelming, especially since they only have just a couple of chances in order to get that push going. And we did see earlier that Lagoon was able to get a double. Really good stuff from them.
Yeah, but unfortunately they get called out by the Carbon. Another little bit of a commentator's curse there, but it looks like the Strikes are able to find the pick there. That's 2 numbers down for UGA Black, but this vacuum comes out just a little bit too early and they missed the jump.
Oh, no. Oh, but it's okay, though. They were able to keep that going, and only 35 remaining on the side of Titans. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is what I mean again, folks. Like with only less than a minute remaining, like the time is of the essence for the Titans. Like they really are just like really feeling overwhelmed with what they're trying to do, but unfortunately, though, they did get wiped out on the side of UGA Black, and it looks like UGA Black are keeping a push going, I'm noticing?
Yeah, it looks like with only 15 seconds left, they're still rushing, like they're taking this. They're not playing back like you typically see on the last 10 seconds of Rainmaker. But with only 2 numbers up for Titans, they need to get this Rainmaker quick, as we see Pinecone trying to rush in with everything they've got, but it looks like they're going to be just short, and UGA Black is going to hold on to this and take the second game.
Wow. Oh my goodness, Jay. Like, that was incredible from both teams. Like, they really, like, just, we just saw a lot of back and forth going on. Like, so many aggressive pushes coming from both teams. Like, they are just so hungry and, like, wanting to push and see how far they can go. And, yeah, like, really unfortunate though for Titans. Like they really had everything all set up and ready to go for that one big push, but unfortunately there were some like mistakes going on, but that's okay though. It was only a minute remaining, and yeah, there's definitely a little bit of some overwhelming going on, but not to worry though. Just forget about what happened during Rainmaker Museum. And, yeah, so it looks like we're about to head out to game number 3, which is going to be... I honestly didn't catch that there. Tower Mako.
Clams.
Clams. Sorry. But, yeah, what can you tell about, what do you say about, Clams, Mako, Jay?
I feel like if there's a time to turn it around for Titans, it's going to be this map. Clams Mako is, I feel like it's one of the best like brush maps between Octobrush and Paintbrush. Just the pressure that you can apply onto those stacks is massive, and if you're able to like just hold onto the stacks, keep that AoE that Paintbrush and Octobrush and even Big Swig, if they pull that back out, the AoE that those weapons provide, and like we've talked about previously about Titans of Alterna, they know how to keep calm and play objective and get the win. And I think that this map is perfect for them and could be a nice different change of pace for Titans.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Lagoon must be very excited, especially since they are a brush player after all. So I'm very curious. So I'm very excited to see what Lagoon has planned for in order to like make the Titans like go in and start these pushes going. And but the one thing that both of these teams need to keep in mind is that Mako Clams is one of those map modes where the baskets are very, very close to each other. So we may be able to see like a lot of back and forth like we saw in Rainmaker Museum.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, because those baskets are so close to each other, like, I'm pretty sure you can get like a reef slider pretty much from like basket nearly to the other basket. But we're gonna jump right on into here. Game number 3, UGA Black up 2-0. As we see these comps here, we're going to see only one brush.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm noticing that the Titans are switching over for the Dread and the Emperors, and you know what? This might actually work out for them. I mean, these weapons do have specials that can do a little bit of some pressure for UGA Black. And as for what I see on their side, it looks like they're running the vanilla range blaster.
Yeah, I talked about that slider for just a moment, and we see Titans pulling it out with 2 mains of special power up, mind you. So those are going to be some massive sliders we're going to see. As it looks like Horn is going to be sharking this left stack, but they call them out. There's going to be 2 down on the side of Titans, and they're sending everything they can. But the slider comes out, finds 1, finds 2. It's a 1v1 in mid, and it looks like the Dred's trying to pressure the splash, but they're going to have to back up.
Yeah, as we see here, the Splash is just trying their best in order to survive here, and a really good job in falling back and not getting engaged in those battles here. And with that being said, that is going to be the end of the push for the UGA Black, able to get 74, which is not an ideal lead, especially since it does provide a free pity for the Titans here. And it looks like the Titans are now trying to get a push going here, and it seems like they have a lot of clams in their favor right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, going 2 numbers down with just your Dread and your T-Tech left, looks like they're not going to get any follow-up here, as this Dread is getting rushed, but they have the Power Clam. They're going to try to slide it from behind, but unfortunately, it's punished. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, again, very unfortunate, but wait a minute, it looks like the Titans were able to break the checkpoint right there with Lagoon just sneaking past all the members of UGA Black. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is what I mean in regards to the brush. Like, the brush overall is just one of those weapons where you can easily just pass every single player's, even if they get their shots. And we see Lagoon just being an absolute menace to UGA Black.
Yeah, Lagoon, looks like this Wavebreaker is going to do a lot of damage to them, and unfortunately they're going to go down. It's going to be 3 numbers down with just this T-Tech left for Titans. But with that score, they're going to jump in. They're going to try to score this, and they do. And another Power Clamp. No, they're not jumping in with the other Power. They are! That's going to be down to 47, and it's just this Splash trying to hold off everything they got. And UGA Black is going to take it down to 47 with a nice push.
What an incredible push there coming from UGA Black. This is definitely a good spot to be in. But remember, folks, Mako Clams is one of those map modes where these baskets are very close to each other. So there's definitely going to be a lot of back and forth as we have noticed during these games. And it looks like Lagoon is trying to get a push going, but was unfortunately taken down by the Sea Blaster, or the Range Blaster, sorry. But yeah, so it looks like we see UGA Black do have 3 specials ready. And yeah, absolutely really great stuff, like just using their specials as like a good defense. But they got to keep in mind though that they are going to lack specials in regards to starting a push.
Yeah, using the specials as defense is definitely not a bad idea, especially considering the fact that you have a lead. But now, Titans of Alterna has 2 specials, and it looks like the Zipcaster is going to come from behind. As we see Lagoon trying to find a pick, but unfortunately they go down. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and yeah, with only 1 minute and a half remaining for Titans do need to figure out exactly what to do in order to get this push going. They don't seem to be having a lot of clams in their favor, but as I say that, there is a pity, so it seems like they're ready to start a push going and able to break the barrier. And will there be a little bit of a follow-up? There is slightly, but unfortunately the members do go down, and it looks like UGA Black are doing, yeah, they're just really doing a really great job just maintaining that defense.
Yeah, and now with only a minute left, Titans needs to focus clam economy here. It's going to be big for them to try to hold on and get at least 1 to 2 power clams in the next 45 seconds or so. As we see this 52 trying to find this pick on the Empires, they do, and now this 52 is going to be, fighting the T-Tech, and they get another pick. They're on a roll here, but there's a Reef Slider coming out, absolute chaos, as Pinecone's trying to hold this off everything they have. It's 1.
I was expecting Pinecone to get that another pick, but unfortunately, I think, unfortunately though, I think they might have messed up their shot there, as we saw, folks. But it looks like Titans are now claiming control of mid, and it seems like they're trying to get the push. But I don't see a power clamp anywhere, Jay.
Yeah, they're burning a lot of specials, but they don't have the follow-up, as we see Korn trying to build that power clam with Mocha. And Mocha looks like they're trying to make a play here, but this pencil is going to provide a lot of pressure. Lagoon coming from the side. 1 goes down for Titans, 2 goes down for Titans. It's just Mocha and Lagoon trying to make a play, and it's just this Zipcaster, and they cannot find anything. UGA Black is going to hold on in another thriller, and it's going to be 3-0 as they put the icing on the cake. Oh, they don't have a time to drop that power clam in. UGA Black takes another game. It's going to be match point UGA.
My goodness here, folks. Like, man, there was just a lot to unravel here. Like, I honestly couldn't even tell what was going on during this match. I was just so fixated on, like, what was happening in, like, each individual player's POV. Like, there was just there probably must have been like some bloodbath going on here between both of these teams while we were focusing on like on one of the individual players here. But yeah, like I gotta say though, like this is some really great stuff from both of these teams. And yeah, like I'm honestly very excited to see what to expect in this next one. It's not over for Titans just yet. They still have one more chance left in order to get something in the next game. Which, by the way, Jay, what is the next game going to be?
For game number 4, we are going to be on Zones Brine Water. Unfortunately, like I really hate to say it, but this does not benefit Titans of Alterna with the weapons that they've been running. Like, you know, Zones Brine Water. That's a certified pencil map right there. And UGA Black has that pencil, so it's really going to be interesting to see how Titans of Alterna can adjust to this map being in the map pool and seeing what new weapons they might bring out for this.
Yeah, I probably am assuming that maybe the Titans may know that that Brinewater Zones may be one of the is a bit of a tough map mode, especially for their comp that they've been using these past couple of games. So I'm hoping that they will get to work around what they have, and we'll have to find out. But I do want to talk about Brinewater Zones here for a moment. This is one of those map modes again where both of these teams need to keep in mind where once they capture the zone, they need to send at least 3 of their players, mostly the frontliners and the midliners, to just go up into the opponent's side, while the backline just chills on the zone, keeping an eye out for anybody dropping in sneaky.
Yeah, I feel like Zones Brinewater is one of those maps where I feel like a lot of zone maps can be pretty snowbally, but Brinewater is definitely no exception. As once those front lines can get into the enemy base, it's pretty much GG's unless they can get enough for specials and clear them out.
Yeah, certainly. But with all that being said here, folks, it looks like the match is about to begin. So, yeah, honestly, I am just very excited to see what...
Clash Blaster!
Oh! Okay, so it looks like UGA Black is switching over to the Clash Blaster, and I see that the Titans are switching over to the Orange End Zap here. A bit of a uncommon pick, since a lot of people do pick the Gray Zap.
Yeah, the one thing I want to note about that Orange Zap is they have 2 mains of sub Saber, so they're going to be throwing out these auto bombs like no tomorrow, trying to locate the enemy team. But Lagoon has this Dipcaster, going to try to get some early pressure onto this pencil, as we see, trying to weaken them. They're one tap, come in. Oh, but the hammer's coming in as well. It's pure chaos as Ray with this Ultra Stamp, going to try to apply more pressure onto Titans.
Yeah, I was the minute when I saw Lagoon just pressuring that pencil, I knew that this was going to be a bit of an awesome start for the Titans. But unfortunately, though, they were a little bit too fixated there on the Splatana Wiper there, and because of how much skirmishing they did, they were able to let the members of UGA Black just come in and take down some of the members from the Titans.
Yeah, but the thing to note about this Titans team is that they got the zone all the way down to 59. I feel like we didn't even talk about that, but they kind of snuck like a quick 41 points underneath our noses as we see these strikes coming out from Mocha trying to stall this zone for as long as possible. Lagoon coming in, has this Zipcaster online. They're going to pop it on, you guessed it, on the pencil, and they're going to jump back and spawn.
The minute when I saw Lagoon just using Zipcaster, I of course knew that they were gonna go for the pencil there. I mean, which is definitely a bit of a very crucial pick because with the pencil gone, this will left UGA Black in a bit of a sticky situation for them. But it looks like the UGA Black are just doing a really good job, just like surviving and even just maintaining good defense.
Yeah, and this Clash Blaster trying to go on a tear finds one, and they're almost to this Zuka, but Lagoon gotta try to shut him down. But a nice direct from the Clash Blaster. It's gonna be numbers even.
Yeah, certainly, and it seems like UGA Black is just pressuring the Titans, and they were able to get that lead swap right there, here, folks. And we're gonna have to find out and see what these Titans are going to do, especially with only as the time is ticking down, and all their specials seem to be releasing, and they were able to incredible retake from the Titans, like. They all had their specials and just were able to secure that checkpoint, that zone.
Yeah, now Lagoon has his Zipcaster. I'm gonna take a wild guess and guess who they're gonna target with this once they get eyes on that pencil. But yeah, here they come, trying to call out this pencil in any way possible. But the team is gonna retaliate around that Clash Blaster, trying to get picks on. But this hammer from behind, trying to find a pick, but unfortunately does not. Titans with only 30 points remaining.
Yeah, like this hammer was trying to do what they did before, but you know, I think like after what happened in the first time, the Titans knew that they don't want to mess this up. But as I say that, all the members of the Titans just got wiped out by UGA Black.
Yeah, Lagoon's gonna try to rush in here and make a hero play. They find one. They're unfortunately pretty weak, and the UGA knows where they are, but Lagoon does not care in the world. Gonna still move up anyway. Has his Zipcaster online. Take a guess who they're gonna target. They're going for the pencil. Oh, it's gonna be numbers even, and Titans take the zone back.
Yeah, but as I noticed here, it seemed. Oh my goodness! I just realized, Jay, that the Titans did get 20 points remaining, so they're at a lead right now. And all they gotta do is that they just gotta retake. All they gotta do is just maintain that defense. They gotta send up their players to push up a little bit. And incredible crab cancel coming from Lagoon, and we see all the specials coming from UGA Black, just coming out left and right. And unfortunately, they did not get any value.
Yeah, these chumps are gonna go on to UGA Black's base, which could provide a lot of value for Lagoon as they're trying to swim in with that. Unfortunately, they go down. We see the slider online, trying to make something happen, but unfortunately for Titans of Alterna, they're going to be numbers down. But they find the pick on the Wiper. This counter's going down.
Yeah, and again, as I mentioned before, after what happened during the first time, they did notice what the Wiper was trying to do, and they are not giving up. Like they are just like now seeing a pattern going on that UGA Black seems to be using. But with that being said, all of the members are pushed back from UGA Black are being pushed back, and it looks like Lagoon is trying to like. Oh my god! Oh man, that was an incredible. Oh my god, incredible pressure from the Titans. They just pressured all of UGA Black, putting them in a corner, and Lagoon was able to get crucial picks there.
Yeah, Lagoon trying to make everything happen, and Titans are gonna retaliate and take this game. It's gonna be 3-1 UGA, but Titans not making their presence known and taking a game off of UGA.
Wow, that was incredible here, there, folks. Oh my goodness, like that was. Yeah, the Titans just really knew what they were working with. I think like after noticing the pattern that the players from UGA Black were doing, they just immediately like, okay, we now know what they're doing. Let's try to see what we can do to work around it, and they certainly did. Like they really just went all out.
Yeah. I feel like I might know what might have happened to change the tides for Titans, and I think it was Lagoon's Zipcasters on that pencil, just keeping that pencil out of play for as long as Lagoon did. Even if they couldn't find the pick half the time, you're giving your team a 3v3 versus a Clash, a Wiper, and a Splash, and the thing that Titans knows how to do best is fight up close. So Lagoon creating those opportunities for their team, and look at this play here, finding a double. with the points remaining ticking down. That was a huge play from Lagoon, and this is exactly what Titans needed to get back into the set.
Yeah, I also do want to credit there the T-Tech and the Orange Zap coming from the Titans. Like they were able to just like play off of use their special so well, helping the other members to just play off of it, and it was able to create a lot of diversions for Lagoon Zipcaster, and yeah, they were also trying to like set up picks there, and even with the Reef Slider as well, I think the Chumps do create a bit of a distraction and a little bit of defense for the Reef Slider to just survive and like retreat back and just like keep stalling out and maintaining pressure. But with all that being said, folks, we are heading to game number 5. It is still not over for the Titans just yet. They only have they only have to if they succeed in just learning the pattern of what UGA Black has going on, then they will guarantee a spot for game 7.
Yeah, if you take a look at these comps here, they're gonna be bringing back this NZAP, but I want to point out that they now have 3 subs of Inksaber sub. They're fully committing to these auto bombs, as before they only had 2. But pretty much back to normal comps for UGA Black. They're not taking the Clash Bash, they're putting it away. But look at all this area pressure that these bombs are providing.
Yeah, we do notice that I do notice that they are running this same comp that they ran in Tower Haggle. So I'm very curious to see if this will do a lot for the Titans. And as I say that, it looks like Lagoon able to get a crucial pick there on the Snipe on the pencil right there. Really great stuff. And because of that, like all the members of UGA Black are going down one by one. And we do see the pencil just try to maintain as much pressure, able to get 2 picks.
Yeah, this pencil holding on to everything they have. And Titans are going to try to keep this checkpoint as we see them go 3 numbers down. And Ember on this roller finds a triple. And now UGA Black has all of mid and specials online.
Yeah, that was an incredible a push there, just retaking their right stacks, and now it looks like the UGA Black is turning the tides around and trying to get a bit of a push here. Well, I also just realized there that we're doing ship shape cargo in tower, and this is one of those notorious map modes where no lead is safe, especially since this is such a snowbally map. And what an incredible pick there from Pinecone. Unfortunately, it does go taken down, but it does help out the Titans from taking down more of the members from UGA Black.
Yeah, and now with that, Titans of Alterna are going to get back on the upper hand as Lagoon finds a pick. They're going to have the Zipcaster online. We take a guess who they're going to target with this. And with numbers down for UGA Black, Titans of Alterna are now on the move with 2 specials online.
Yeah, I really like how the Titans are playing off of their specials, but really unfortunate there for the T-Tech just going down due to their vulnerability with the strikes. But it looks like a couple of the members of the Titans do go down, but Lagoon is just maintaining as much, is just stalling it out, and able to get a couple of picks, resulting in a 2v2 right now for both teams.
Yeah, and Pinecone having this Reef Slider online could provide a lot of value for the team, but they're just sharking here, trying to find a good time to use it as they use it from behind. Finds one! Pencil weak! But they cannot get them, but hopefully the team can work around that.
Yeah, but the T-Tech does go down there, unfortunately, and this is where UGA Black are now at a really good lead there. But again, folks, this is TC ship shape, one of those notorious map modes where no lead is safe, especially because of how snowbally it gets. And it looks like Pinecone just being a nuisance to UGA Black, just trying to maintain a lot of pressure from Pit here, and we do see an incredible reef there. I know that many people may think that it is kind of unvaluable, but it does get a pick, so I consider that as a valuable pick in my book.
Yeah, and with these chumps coming out, Lagoon is going to try to work with them, trying to pressure this Forge here, but unfortunately has to back up. Titans having a lot of pressure, but they're trying to get this down to the lead. It's just the Zap. Zap tries to get on the tower to get the lead, and Zap's gonna hold on to it and get the lead.
What incredible stuff there coming from the Orange Zap. Like, they were just trying to survive, just seeing if they could get that lead switch, and they did. Really great stuff there from the Orange Zap. And because of that, it looks like Titans of Alterna are just now trying to keep that pressure going and not letting UGA Black take control of their stacks.
Yeah, and with this brush flanking from behind, it looks like Lagoon's gonna get a lot of value finding a pick there, and Titans with only 45 seconds remaining. The Zipcast is gonna come out, try to provide value, but it's gonna get called out. And now UGA Black trying to put their foot on the gas with this Kraken, finds a pick, but with that, they gotta move this tower pretty quick. This Blaster, everything's going on, all this chaos, these chumps are coming out, Blaster trying to get pressure, and now UGA Black is on the move.
Yeah, it looks like UGA Black just were able to figure out exactly what the Titans were doing there, and it seems like they're willing to keep the push going. But as I say that, all the members go down on the side of UGA Black, resulting in a delayed wipeout, I believe. And the Titans just really doing a great job, just maintaining pressure, especially coming from Pinecone. Pinecone has been doing a really good job, just being a nuisance to UGA Black in their pits.
Yeah, and with that, the Titans of Alterna are gonna take another game. It's not over, folks, as Titans of Alterna are gonna be, even though they're down 3-2, they're one step closer to a reverse sweep.
Yes, you heard it here, folks. 1 point away from getting getting a tie between both teams in this set. I gotta say though, like, this has been really awesome stuff. Like, I really liked how the Titans were playing during this entire set, especially with how well they were playing their specials. Like, I think, like, after what happened in Brinewater, they just knew that these specials are working out for them, because, like, it seems to be creating a lot of diversions for them to go in and just for them to be in really crucial areas for just to pressure out UGA Black.
Yeah, the Titans, I feel like they've been using the Zipcaster as like a go tool. As soon as the Zipcaster gets popped, that's their cue to just go. But I want to give a special shout out to the End Zap there. That with the Chump Zap being able to get on that tower for just long enough, that saved them the game there, and they were able to stall it out for the last minute and 15 seconds, as we could see. But special shout out to that End Zap, keeping Titans of Alterna alive. But with that, we are going to be getting into game number 6, which is going to be on Rainmaker Undertow. What do you have to say about this map here?
This is definitely one of the more like common Rainmaker maps that a lot of people seem to like. You know, it's another one. I think, like, I've already talked about this before, but I feel like in Undertow Spillway, like, there's always a lot of fights happening in different areas. Like, there's a fight going on in mid, there's a fight going on in, like, grass near the first checkpoint and during their plats. So there's a lot of diverse fights going on in this particular map, and that's what I love about Undertow so much. And I'm very excited to see if there's going to be a lot of those dynamic fights going on in this game number 6.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like both of these Rainmaker maps in this week's map list are just the classics. You got Museum, and now we're going to Undertow. But the main thing about Undertow is I feel like this does benefit Titans a good bit. Octobrush is a pretty darn good weapon on this map. And
yeah, 100%.
With the slider cheese that the Dreadringer provides, as well as the strikes, like, they're just going to be popping this Rainmaker left and right. But we're going to be jumping right on in here. Let's take a peek at these comps.
Alrighty, so let's take a look here. It seems like UGA Black is now going back to the Carbon, and it looks like Titans are still sticking with the same comp that they've been running the last 2 games. So I'm very curious to see if this Carbon Roller will be able to, like, get some picks on the short range support weapons.
Yeah, definitely. UGA Black going back to their full bread and butter comp with this Carbon and this Wipe. As we see the Pencil trying to provide pressure onto the right side, but Lagoon, we see him there trying to be sneaky, making a play, working with the slider. If the slider finds 1, finds 2, this Dreadringer is providing a lot of pressure, but the Zuka finds a very nice shot, going for another. They're weak. Oh, they get the double.
Oh, what an incredible Zuka shot coming from UGA Black. Yeah, like, that was really incredible. But it looks like this does result in UGA Black trying to start a push here and pressuring the Titans, and it looks like they're trying to take left side here, a bit of a common route to take here, and it looks like will the Titans get the pick on the Rainmaker? They are not letting UGA Black get the first checkpoint.
Yeah, but with the cooler that UGA Black, they're going to be right back in here as they're providing this pressure.
Oh my-
They're going to try to hold the Rainmaker, but they're going to dunk it. Mocha fights too. This Carbon, it's just the Carbon left, but they get the wipeout. UGA Black with a strong checkpoint, but now Titans are back with the Rainmaker.
Yeah, and they're now just maintaining control of mid and now trying to get the push going. And I'm very curious to see how the Titans will play. And it looks like they're releasing all of their specials here. And
the Carbon!
they gotta be careful with the Carbon, because this Carbon, probably with Ninja Squid, was able to just shark around that little area, just able to stop the push for the Titans.
Yeah, I think the Carbon got 3 people with one swing there.
Really?
That was it. That was insane. The Carbon just sharked out the Titans. They were all grouped up there by that fish. Able to find that triple, but now UGA playing a little bit more slow. As the Rainmaker's gonna reset. All these bombs coming out, Slider coming out, everything coming out for Titans. They're trying to make their presence known. Find this Red Ringer trying to go on a tear versus, I think that's the shot, and they're gonna back them up.
My goodness here, Jay. I feel like what we're noticing is a lot of I do see that the Titans are trying to take the uncommon route here, and unfortunately though, they do get all the Titan members do get taken out by UGA Black, and now UGA Black is now trying to start a push going, and as I mentioned before though, this has been such a very explosive fight here.
Yeah, and this hammer is going to get a lot of value. I believe they found a double there. Throwing it, finding another pick, using that hammer buff throw. And UGA Black's going to take this fish and rush it all the way down to 17.
Yeah, that's an incredible, incredible push there coming from UGA Black, because now the Titans are trying to are now feeling a little bit overwhelmed and now trying to figure out what to do, especially when the roller and the wiper are just being an absolute nuisance. And unfortunately though, they do get taken out by Lagoon. I think the Titans knew that the Carbon was sharking nearby.
Yeah. That luckily the Titans called that out, because I know that Carbon was gonna wait for them to leave and grab that fish and take it. But now we see back to what Lagoon's been doing best, trying to pressure this pencil, and they do. But Carbon retaliates. Good pick by the Carbon.
Yeah, that Carbon just was just trying to get revenge and also just avenge their teammates. It's like just 2 slaps. It's like the Carbon is just giving 2 slaps at the Octobrush right there. But it looks like we're seeing a neutral here, and oh my god, that close up there. But the T-Tech was able to get a double there, and what a really good cancel there on the hammer coming from the T-Tech.
Yeah, I wonder which way they're going to take this, as it looks like they're trying to go right, and they do. The Carbon's going to try to shut it down, and they do. Nice pick by the Carbon, sharking it out, but the Slider's going to come out. Pinecone trying to do everything they can, trying to find this pick, and they do. You Titans are going to get this dunk.
Yeah, so with that, it looks like the Titans do have a chance going on in. Oh my god! But of course they gotta be careful, especially with the hammer that just got buffed, able to get a double hit there.
Yeah, and with only 30 seconds left, the Titans gonna take this big quick. Oh, but Lagoon barely stays alive from that pop. The Slider's coming in, everything's coming in. Titans trying to give it everything they got for this last 20 seconds.
Yeah, honestly, Jay, I've been seeing a lot of specials just popping out. Is it just me, or do both of these teams have a lot of special charge up? I don't know there, but we'll have to see right after this game. But anyways, it looks like the UGA Black are trying to grab the Rainmaker, and it seems like they're trying to fall back up. Yeah, they're trying to fall back, not letting the Titans grab the Rainmaker. And I think that's going to result in UGA Black able to secure game number 4, and that is match. Game set for UGA Black.
Yeah, UGA Black just retaliating there, shutting down any potential chances of a reverse sweep. We saw the Zuka early on, we saw the hammer later on, just that special play from UGA Black was crucial, and they are able to take this 4-2.
Oh my goodness, man, all these players really had a time to shine. They were able to get a lot of crucial picks and just resulting in a very explosive game number 6 here, folks. I really liked what I saw from both of these teams. This has got to be my favorite one so far. I'm not sure about you, Jay.
Yeah, I just think almost every player made a very crucial play, and I think all of them should be proud of themselves. Ray getting a lot of value with these hammers. Them Zuka shots early on in game number 6. the zap from last game, getting the tower, just barely getting the lead. Mocha finding these picks as we see getting the double there. Lagoon putting down a lot of pressure, finding that pencil. Just I feel like everyone had their time to shine, and it was just an amazing set. UGA going to be taking it. They're going to be 3-1, now controlling their own destiny heading into week number 5. Titans still not eliminated yet. They're going to need a little help, but just got to regroup and take on week number 5 as best as you can.
Yeah, I feel like after this set, I'm hoping that UGA Black and the Titans do a little bit of a like scrim together very soon, because like I feel like as I said, CCA is just one of those like incredible like communities where like, you know, a lot of collegiate teams just come together and you know, just help each other out in terms of getting each other getting each other on top. And that's what I love about this community. Like, everything about it is just so awesome. And yeah, so I'm really hoping that the Titans will ask the UGA Black in hopes of getting a scrim, and helping each other just get on top. Because I gotta say though, like, I really loved what both these teams have.
Yeah, and even if they do not get a chance to scrim, we still, per CCA tradition, will be playing. I believe that's Umami Clams there for the tradition. So we will, despite it not game number 7 and not counting for the scorebook, but we're still going to be giving you a bonus game of commentary, potentially seeing some very funny weapons, and we're excited to bring this bonus game to y'all.
Yeah, I'm honestly just very excited to see like if these teams will either just continue practicing with their default comps, or they're just gonna shake things up a little bit, and just work out with the wackiest comp they could possibly think of. But anyways, we're gonna be heading to Umami Ruins Clams. This is another one similar to Makomar. It's one of those like map modes where the baskets are definitely really close to each other. Not a whole lot close, but just very slightly. And oh my goodness, I see the CDS coming from the Titans of Alterna, my beloved.
CDS, not my beloved, but we do see UGA.
Yeah, of course.
I like vanilla dualies. I don't like the custom ones, but we do see a regular custom blaster and a paintbrush from UGA, paintbrush and a roller. Going to be really interesting to see as that comes together. But this roller going to try to provide the pressure onto the Squiffer. They're going to find a big pick there on Lagoon, and they're just providing a lot of chaos.
Oh my God.
Pure mayhem, getting this bubble out. I wonder if they're going to go into the spawn.
Yeah, but it seems like there is no power clam on the side of UGA Black. But as I say that, they were just passing clams to one another, and it looks like they were able to break that checkpoint, able to get 62. Not sure if they'll be able to get the push going. By the looks of it, they're trying to. But it seems like they don't seem to have any clams, so they're just trying to maintain as much pressure on the Titans.
Yeah, shout out to that splashdown, getting a double there. And UGA Black, looks like there's a jump coming in. They're going to try to snipe it with the pencil, but they roll away. The custom dually sculptures finds a pick.
Oh my God, I love what the dually sculptures was trying to do. Like, they were playing off of the chumps. I think that was coming from the orange zap. I'm not really too sure there, but honestly though, this is what I love about the CDS. Like, CDS is one of those weapons where like you could really like use your chumps as defense and just like able to maintain a lot of like pressure and just get chip damage for other players to just like for other players on their side to just like finish the job and getting those picks.
Yeah, definitely. As we see this Squiffer trying to apply pressure, but this roller has their bubble online. They're going to try to play a little bit aggressive. Looks like they're going to shark in here, trying to find a pick on these dually squatchers, but they're just going to back them up. This roller just applying a lot of chaos, but they're going to get picked off.
Oh my goodness! With all these chumps, this seems to be working out well for the Titans. Like, both the CDS and the orange zap are just painting a lot just to get as many chumps, able to let the Titans just go in and able to get a push going. But I don't see a lot of clams on their side, and I'm not sure if this will result in the end of a push. But as I say that, they're trying to keep this push going, able to get that lead switch, getting a wipeout.
Wow, just when we thought the push was over, they're going to get this wipeout, but they have this bubbler. Going to be interesting to see if they try to jump into it. But no, they throw the clams are just a little too short. But the Zap makes a play, gets one extra clam in the basket.
My goodness, what an incredible push there coming from the Titans.
Oh.
And oh my god, we see that Lagoon is trying to, shark and try to get a pick, but unfortunately was taken out by Ember here. And it looks like the Titans, or UGA Black, sorry. It looks like UGA Black are now trying to start a push going here, but they first need to recontrol mid here. But three of the members do go down on the side of UGA Black. My goodness, Titans are just really showing what they're made of, especially with this double chump comp.
Yeah, the double chump's allowing for this ink rush to really thrive. As we see here, it looks like the pencil's playing a little up. I'm surprised they're not just sitting on that snipe. But despite that, though, Titans of Alterna trying to move in, finds a trade there. There's going to see some chumps online. We got all these ready to start getting popped out. Now there's just pure chaos as this bubbler comes out, but it gets canceled by the roller. Titans, their push is going to get shut down here.
I also just realized. Will they get it? They did. Oh my god! And it seems like this results in UGA Black trying to
Oh my god!
Will they be able to get it? They did. Able to secure 19. Oh my gosh, Shane!
Man.
Like, what did we just witness there? Like, there was just a lot that happened.
I've never seen a push get opened up by a frontline pencil. Never in a million years, but alas, the pencil opening the basket, and as well as 2 more power clams, but Titans are not out of this yet as they try to use the hammer, but unfortunately it goes down. Numbers advantage for UGA Black as they find 2.
Yeah, I also was gonna say there, earlier, that the Titans are also running double point sensor, and I don't know if you saw this earlier, but when the Titans were starting the push, they were just releasing a bunch of point sensors at UGA Black here. But anyways, what do you see right now here, Jay?
Yeah, it looks like this pencil is going to try to apply pressure onto their base, but they're going to be numbers down as we see the Titans has this power clam. They're going to try to use this bubbler, it looks like, to get in. But I see here Lagoon trying to build this Ultra Stab as a main opener. But I feel like the Squiffer's got to build this bubble quick if they want to get in here.
Yeah, and I do see that the Titans do have all their specials ready, releasing all the chumps, releasing all the hammer, and they were able to break the checkpoint, and
Wait, the bubbler!
Wait, the bubbler! Oh, wait, will they get it? Will they get it? Oh, wait.
Someone's
Is it gonna...
No!
Oh, dang. My goodness, what a fun game number 7 here, Jay. I really liked what I saw from both of these teams. Even though that the UGA Black were just running their classic default comp, I really liked what the Titans were running, especially with the CDS. I mean, I gotta say though, I really love CDS. Can you blame me? I'm a firm CDS believer. So fight me all you want, Jay, but I still stand by that statement.
Oh, don't worry. I have a rep over at Penn State where me and CDS go way back of hating each other. Don't worry. Even streamer knows it was supposed to have beacon missiles, but they gave it beacon chumps. Very unfortunate. but speaking of fortunate things, this set was just a treat to watch. Just pure fun. We thought UGA was gonna get the sweep, but Titans gives them a run for their money. Even though UGA took the set, Titans still put up a very strong showing.
Yeah, that was really just an incredible job from both of these teams. Even though the Titans didn't win the set, I hope that they really had a great time, especially with that chump comp that they've been using for the last couple of games. It's always fun to always just play with the weapon that you just feel comfortable with. And it looks like the Titans certainly delivered that during later on in the halfway point. And I just really liked what I saw from them, and I hope that they keep sticking with this comp because it really seems to be working out in their favor. So don't give up on that comp yet, Titans. And as for UGA Black, congratulations on winning this week's set. Really great stuff. I really liked what all these players did, especially coming from the roller and the blaster. These two were just maintaining a lot of pressure, just really being a nuisance and getting a lot of crucial picks, especially the Wiper.
Yeah, and like I said before, I think it was just everyone's time to shine at this set. Despite the score saying 4-2, I think everyone was a star here. Everyone making big plays. It was amazing to be a part of this. But yeah, a lot of fun here. A lot of fun here today. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It looks
I don't-
like we are going to be wrapping things up very shortly here, everybody. Before we actually wrap up, I do want to talk about one more thing. Um, as you already know, if anyone doesn't know, the Inkling Performance Labs is a proud partner of the CCA League Season 6. IPL is a tournament organization dedicated to producing and streaming high-quality Splatoon tournaments, hosting events such as Low Ink, Swimmer Sync, and SAC. Together with IPL, we are able to give you more streams and coverage of the season. Learn more about IPL by checking out their website at https IPL but yeah, before we actually sign off, Jay, where can the awesome people in chat find you?
well, you can find me roaming around the CCA server. I like to be pretty active in there, as well as obviously being a part of Penn State Splatoon. I'm a lot of involved with the Penn State Splatoon stuff. But yeah, if you want to find me around, just find me in the Discord. But what about yourself? Where can the lovely viewers find you?
Well, you can find me on Twitch and on Blue Sky at Siberino, where I pretty much just focus heavily on comp Splatoon nowadays. You can also just find me commentating in other areas like the Splatoon tourney. I will most likely be commentating a couple more Ludi matches very soon. But with all that being said, everybody, that is going to be it for us. Tune in tomorrow as we got more CCA action happening. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.